everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. And here we are, August 21, 1943. I actually am not sure um, what chaos we're going to get into, but it looks like we still have some duds going on. Okay, so this was purposeful. I wanted to see if we could damage or sink this sub, and on our way to Ponape to do some mine sweeps. I have no idea if he has mines there, and there's no rush because we don't have, I'm not even going to Ponape next. I just kind of wanted to throw him off a little bit, or, give him maybe we could say false information. So we're damaging it enough that that he'll have to send it back for repairs. However, by the time we're ready to attack Ponape, he'll probably be ready to. Um, oh, a mine layer. Wonder where that's going. So we get to fight two subs. Um, Even better, two for the price of one, right? Nine hits. I think they were all near misses, though. Okay, so we've already had more. I guess, we've had two duds and two successful hits, torpedo hits. So 50%. Alright, that was a direct hit, and we're still causing damage with near misses as well. We're out of ammo, and we're not switching. Okay, that's unfortunate. Instead of switching off to the Lamberton, it just kind of petered out. That's okay. We'll say the way it worked is the Dorsey was kind of discovered the sub, he fired at it several times, chased it down, fired at it several times, while the Lamberton, I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of funny because the Lamberton was the one that was fired at. Anyway, I guess I don't have a good narrative for it. Trying to remember if I set my dive bombers to strike. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. So I moved an aircraft here to Chusien, but he's we're not hitting him. I think our 40 millimeter guns can't reach that high. Nice. 6 bombers, and we got 21 hits. Alright, so we did update where the Vengeance ones were striking. I'm wondering where those mine layers are going. Maybe a mole mine. Ooh, nothing over Bangkok? It can't be right. Hmm. Not as successful as I'd like there at Port Blair, but it is good terrain. I didn't notice the weather. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. Because that could be a factor too. Yeah, that's all we had left. I kind of hope that this core just evaporates. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, 1-to-1. So he's got it down to 1-to-1. We still do a number on his troops, and he does a number on ours. Okay. Well, other than some submarine anti-sub action, it's been kind of, well, I mean, some action, attack, a couple of Japanese attacks, but just in general, it was kind of a average turn or below average as far as action. But like I said, other than the sub anti-sub action. But we'll just move into the 22nd. Sorry, I'll probably I think we got some action coming up, but it might be a day or two there in the Central Pacific, and then we got stuff going on or things in motion for the Southwest Pacific. Okay, here we are, August 22nd, 1943. Jumping on in. I do have a massive, well, I hope it's massive. Certainly have a lot of aircraft allocated for it, but I have a lot of, I have a heavy bomber raid hitting Bangkok today. And hopefully we sink this, but I don't know. Tanker. I certainly did not hear it sinking, so. And we got a Dutch sub here hitting the Rakuto Maru. No. Hmm. That would have been awesome. Maybe fire 6 next time, right? Alright, come on, he's got the beat on you. Just fire some torpedoes and be done with it. Look at this, this guy surfaces and the AKL chases him off. That's awesome. Alright, so he spotted our light cargo ship coming into Port Blair. I may divert it because it's just going to get just outright destroyed. It might already get destroyed, but it's a cheap ship. I hate to waste it, but it's a cheap ship coming into see if we can get some supplies there. He'll find it, he'll sink it, and we'll know for sure that it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so he's bombing us, and we still got some flak there, so beat up his sallies a little bit. Just not finishing this guy off. Okay, so we're back to bombing his ground troops there by Pegu. I did have sweep go in, or I scheduled one, but apparently it did not go in. I mean, it didn't go in before our bombers anyway. So we're beating up this oil field again. 11 oil hits. And then 9 more. So that should total 20. Now, maybe I'll do a before and after, although I didn't fly recon over it, so um, I'll make a note how many hits I had. I don't know. I'll try to figure out how much damage one 500-pound bomb does. Um, not sure how that works, but we're hitting Kapong. Really, this is just to kind of hopefully throw him off the trail. And this should be, we're hitting resources and, what am I trying to say? Resources and heavy industry. That's what I was targeting today. So this group came and hit the heavy industry. More heavy industry hits. And more oil hits there. So we also, maybe we'll fly in the afternoon, but really? Oh, the afternoon hasn't started yet. I do have more aircraft coming to Bangkok aiming for the resources. That's a mistake. That's okay. Damaged the air base some more. Okay, so our afternoon, oh man, we didn't, we weren't able to get any raid in the afternoon there at Bangkok. So it's unfortunate but we did hit the heavy industry. I was looking at some information, and damaging his heavy industry will affect him not just supply production, but the manufacturing capacity he has, sending all that heavy industry back home to produce equipment. All right. Okay. Light cruiser, okay. Okay, we had a good day in the air as far as losses goes, 2 to 6. And a lot of Sallies. Those could have been from Changsha or Port Blair, maybe even Sion. He lost a Dina and a Jake, and we lost one Recon Lightning and one Vengeance 1, which we maybe wouldn't have lost if we had moved them where they're supposed to target, but that's okay. Did we lose? We did lose, unfortunately, one pilot. All right, and if we go to ship sunk, we shouldn't have anything here because nothing was confirmed. We didn't. I don't think we sank that tanker, which tells me it probably wasn't carrying anything at the time we hit it. Um, so that's kind of that. I'm not going to look at the ops report. I'm just going to jump right into this. So we have these these AKAs, which are not unloading as fast. You know, it's funny because if we were doing an amphibious unload, it probably would be faster. So I'm gonna try to maybe I can. Let me see what am I trying to pick up? I think it's this Marine Corps tanks, which they're gonna be withdrawn in 162 days. So I kind of wanted to go ahead and use them. But if I were to say cancel unloading, load troops, and said, let's get these guys, what would it say? 100%. Um, I think that should be fine, right? Yeah, 76% cargo space. I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna say do not unload just yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can load it up in one day. And then if not, you know, the second day. And then we'll start heading up to Malloy Lab. I don't know how much we need for this, but I'm also going to do a battleship bombardment. But for I'll give it one day to load up, and we've got two other task forces, three other task forces ready to go. Just to kind of give you a recap, we've got 3rd U.S. Marine tank, we've got 1st Marine Division, and we got some naval engineers. I think these are CBs basically, yeah. Um, and then we'll come in here, occupy this, pick our troops up, and move out. And I'm gonna slowly pick off all of these bases, and then the last one will be Ponape. We're trying to finish these little guys off, but should be one more day of bombing, and then that'll finish them off. I am bringing. Okay, here we are. So I think we're close enough. I'll give it one more day, and then we'll bring everything here to Babar, and then we'll go from here to Kandari. Okay. So this is a day or two away. Well, no, that's not true. I'll say a week away. This invasion is a week away. Malloy Lap is a day or two away, and the um, we're still playing this game here. Okay, since you didn't bomb this, I'll thank you very much, and I'll go back here to Ramery for a minute. I won't unload. We'll just remain on station and wait and see if this clears, because it looks like he's got who knows what going on here. Probably reinforcements, and that's okay. That's okay. If he knocks us out of here, he'll invest a lot to do it. So I'm okay. with that. That's occupying a lot of his attention, and we can focus. One thing I wanted to share is, well, first of all, I have no idea with all this rail capacity, why is it not transferring supplies from here to here? I really don't understand the. I mean, I'm being frank. I just literally don't know how the supply thing works. Easily, this should just move supplies from here to here, and then from here to here, if necessary and available. But alas, it's not working. In any case, but I will say I've got the 26th Indian Brigade. I thought I had more than that, but that's a start, I guess. Then I'm going to grab is okay, they're there. They're gone. The troops that are here are gone. So I'm going to grab these Chindits. We're going to move them here. And here. All right. I don't know if I don't know if I like that very much because he might go, maybe I should go here, then off-road. But I kind of like sneaking through here so he doesn't know until it's too late. In fact, I'm gonna change it up. I don't care how long this takes. I'm in it. Um, hmm. We'll go here with the 77th, and with the 111th, we'll go here. And then what I want to do is once we get positioned here and here, I'll go ahead and move slowly behind the lines, get to this position here, and hopefully surprise him. With the 111th, cut in behind him like this, and then all of a sudden he has troops on the road here behind him. And all these guys will be, so I'll have two units all of a sudden appear right here and here, and he'll have a decision point to make. And maybe it's even better if I go all deep back here and then, but I think he has somebody here. Yeah, I believe he has somebody here. So that would block my ability to get there. It looks like he has somebody here too. Okay, well that's a shame. So I can't do what I was hoping to do. That's interesting. But then what I want to do is basically I'll have essentially 5 brigades here when it's all said and done, and then the 2 Chindits back in his rear, throwing him off hopefully, and get the special forces HQ up here. And why not move this up here as well? And then what I can do is with these brigades, once I feel like I'm in position with my um, Chindits, then these British brigades can fan out. Um, like I can move here. Um, start putting pressure, make him pull back or stay. That's fine. and then we'll have a showdown right there. Um, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was hoping this AKL it would be small and unspotted and get in here, but it doesn't matter. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's probably got aircraft spotting from the carriers as well as land base, so that's probably how he found us. Um, and then we got subs patrolling this area here, so hopefully we can get something. We almost got a cruiser, but just not quite. We damaged his heavy industry. Wow, 12 damage. We'll take that. I was hoping to hit his resources also. But at least we can, hopefully we could shut down his heavy industry that way. We hit these oil. I don't know how much. Um, I didn't write down the number from before. Plus, I'm not sure if I can trust the new number because I haven't reconned it. We reconned this instead, and it looks like, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I rested them. Yeah, I rested them. So that's what we'll do. All right. We'll take a look. We'll snoop over that. Actually, you know what? I'll double check this. So we'll have a before and after number for how we did at Balikpapan, and I'll try to report that to you. So I'll count the number of bombs that hit, and then we'll count the value of oil damage, the delta there, and see how it went. But yeah, I don't know how good accurate this number is either. 12 damage to the heavy industry. But I'll still push. I may rest my bombers because I've noticed these bombers, like after 2 or 3 days straight, um, they start shutting down. Maybe I'll do one more day. Yeah, I'm not sure, but but yeah. Plus, I've got medium bombers here. Now, I'm glad I didn't bomb Port Blair because surely he's going to have a lot of fighters long range capping Port Blair. And so what I might do instead is have my medium bombers also hit Bangkok. I don't know. That's 9. I doubt my P40s can go 9. Even the N5s. Wow, almost. That's pretty good. All right, looks like we lost the Vengeance pilot, so that's unfortunate. And whoops. We'll just grab one from the reserve here, make him available, and should be good to go. All right, well, I'll have to do some tidying up for sure, but this is just the situation, the current situation, and also what we're setting up for the future. Now it looks like he's getting in behind us. Now he could come here and knock us out, and surely that's an option for him. If we see his a movement pip going this way, I guess we can always pull some reinforcements back. In fact, let's do that right now. Um, just not getting supplies here. But like I say, I have no idea how supply works. I thought I I thought I was I thought I was figuring it out. Like it trickles down these roads, but it's like this area hasn't had supplies for months, and this one looks like it's in the same boat. Now, I'm not surprised because Changsha has an issue, Nanchang has an issue, but we have supplies back here. Chungking, 24K, that's not very much. I'm just gonna let that go. Release some supplies. Hopefully, I'm not sure why I would have set that to have some reserve supplies anyway. Um, so we've got the Burma Road supplies coming in here, 500 a day. We are flying in supplies to Tsuyung and Tuyun even as far as that, and Chengtu, just not getting to the front. So we'll see. What I'll have to just double check all my um, bases and make sure I'm not doing too much hoarding of supplies. Yeah, this Wenchao got hit hard, and and now we're having supply issues because with this battleship bombardment, we took some serious damage there. So we're not, so while we have a lot of resources, we're not manufacturing supplies at the same rate. And I can't afford to repair the industry there. Speaking of, I haven't turned anything on here either, but I'm still not sure. Actually, apparently I turned that on. Uh, that might have been an accident. I don't know. But I don't even know if they've repaired a single one. But all right. Well, I'm really just kind of done talking about this. But it looks like he's pushing it in on our troops that pulled back here, and he'll probably try to knock us around in a few places. But we'll hopefully be ready for him when he gets here. In the meantime, we're just gonna settle in and get comfortable. So, but anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't see anything that stands out here in China. And so I will say goodbye for now, and we'll be back to talk about August 23 next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.